And welcome back, folks. We just happen to have a reason for being a woman, except we can't use magic while we're still a woman. That sucks. Anyway, there's actually... I should have done this when I was here the first time, but I forgot. That guy, or that lady, will move in front of us. You can paralyze her by the time I got in here last. Just go around like, hey, see ya. Green Queen lady, and you can get the Blizzard bracelet. I desperately need it for an upcoming fight, is why I thought to get it now. And while we're here, if we look like a woman, as far as they're concerned, we are a woman. The Crystalis plant is in a cave near Portoa. They say the same thing. Welcome to Amazons. I am their gorgeous leader, Aurelius. Make yourself at home and rest from your travels. Are the villagers kind to you? Please stay a while. Surely somebody eventually tells me something. I don't know. It's probably way later in the game we actually need this item, but you just give her the Crystalis plant. Take the Crystalis plant. She takes it, asks if it's for her. I'm so glad, let me give you this bow. I have no idea what she was talking about with modest jewelry or whatever. And now we get to return to Swan and head to Shiren. I want to be... No, I don't want to be Stom. I want to be a Dragonian soldier. I will walk past all these people. Hey, yo! Yeah, just go on your way, bro. Anyway, I don't think this disguise holds up to the guys that are hanging out here. Hey, oh, well, yep, they do try and shoot you. Anyway, I really should be fighting them, but I didn't. And there aren't any more enemies along the way. Do I have the right sword equipped? I do. I have to press the magic to use it again. I actually need to be... The shape change spell is actually just a puzzle they abuse the heck out of right here. I guess this is like the late middle of the game. We're going to hit the end game soon, folks. We're nearly there. And these guys are like, this is Shiren. We just can't let strange people in. If only I had somebody who wasn't strange that I could pretend to be. Oh yeah, some bald dude that tried to beat me with a stick. Actually, he very successfully beat me with a stick several times. You know what's hilarious? You do that very well. It's as if I was looking in a mirror. Except we are totally different colors. He has a much purplier purple than I do. Anyway, the good news, and why I will never need to rob a dwarf again, is that this shop has magic rings for 800 bucks. And I only have to pay 300 bucks because of the glitch that I still have trouble operating. I'm doing this a little more intently than usual because the cost for messing up is significantly higher than back when it was like 80 bucks for fruit. Now it's 500, which is like a whole mimic. Alright. And that... I'm basically a god now. I cannot functionally run out of MP unless... Who are we kidding? I'm gonna be out of MP in like no time. Let me see. I'll just go ahead and go to the inn. Any discount rates for being Stom? No, of course not. I don't know if anybody else... This is Shiren. You think I know that? This is basically the rebel hideout. This guy has a cheaper sacred shield that I did not want to wait until now to get, and I think the battle shield has higher stats, but I want to keep the paralysis defense. For me, I live here because the people from my hometown have changed, which is where the Dragonian Empire is settled. I lost my wife and children. I have twin tails. Asina's a great lady. See, she has twin tails. Yeah, here's the dead people in Asina. Zebu's waiting for you. You should go talk to him, yada yada. The people training here are all fools. I'm worried. That foreshadowing can't possibly mean anything. Great, you made it here. Besides the 3 swords you have now, the most powerful the Sword of Thunder is in the Cave of Sticks. Go up there and take it. And they gave me the key of STXY, if you did not notice. That's just a fun little accident they had. Let me see. Now, I could just go through the Cave of Sticks without any trouble. The issue is I need to be level 12, and then level 13 going through the next dungeon. And I can't remember. We're far enough in that I don't remember stuff well enough. I may not be able to just get to level 13 easily in there. And this is our first flail-wielding enemy. They make those horrible noises. They swing that thing around. It's all very scary, and if you happen to bump into one when the screen is scrolling, it's just horrible. Yeah, this is also very straightforward to get to the Cave of Sticks. We have to come back through here at a certain point. I'm poisoned. Of course I'm poisoned. It's no longer about the last spell on my list by 2 whole slots, because I've been getting a lot of magic here towards the end of the game. I think there's only just the flight spell left, which we already kind of spoiled when I did the crazy dolphin glitch. Crazy harpy ladies, crazy wannabe Pokemon. It's like a red version of... Oh my lord. I'm going to show off the water spell, just because I think it will do me some good. They are all in their invincible mode. You know what? Screw all y'all. We're just pressing on ahead. But yeah, the water spell is better than the fire spell because it's wide, and better than the wind spell because... It's better than the fire spell because it has range, and better than the wind spell because it's not super weak. That's that we want to open it with a key, not with a flute. This is why you need the barrier, because otherwise these guys that are pooping back and forth between themselves forever will do a lot of damage. You don't actually need the barrier spell, it's just very, very handy to have. And to the right is the best shield in the game, which we cannot get yet. We happen to need flight. These guys, who never show up anywhere else, are just obnoxious with the attack that they're doing. I'm pretty sure that I literally cannot get lost. This is just a really straightforward dungeon with really creepy goop in the middle. And monsters that are invincible to the swords I want to use. Oh, these guys, oh dear. I'm not actually sure what those do. I think they might just slow you down. That's a mimic. Yeah, I remember you. I remember you from my youth. Thanks for the bucks. And that's a spin. I must have accidentally not achieved 1 or 2 of those rings. Actually, 300... Oh, poo. These guys can double status inflict you. That's rude. Did the fire sword kill him? I can't remember. I do need to alleviate some of the grinding. Although, once I get the next sword, it will be just much easier to kill everything, quite frankly. Oh, jeez, they take my magic! Which is actually kind of relevant, even if I have loads of the stuff. It's still possible for me to run out if they are just constantly draining it, especially at the rate that I chug through Refresh. They're probably not even weak to the wind sword. This is probably just one of those cases where it's like, oh, you have to get through to be able to kill anything. Yeah, you have to take the most obnoxiously longest possible route. I think that treasure chest you see when you first enter is a medical herb, which is so thoroughly outclassed at this point. I don't think they scale at all. These guys paralyze you. I don't know what the moths do. I frankly don't care. Yeah, I have to... You need the rabbit boots, because otherwise you start walking through and it hurts. Just like real life. Oh, that's the sword. Yeah. The Grand Poobah as Tekka awaits you, and you just get teleported back. And the fat guy covered by the text box is Azteca. I was waiting for you. A lot has happened in the past 100 years. You and Messiah went to sleep to watch for the end of the world. You each had specific powers that could combat any future evil. Owen Q, hurry to Messiah. We tried through our powers to lead the people towards a good direction, but Dragon is a huge butthole. He blew everybody up and used his dudes to steal our 4 warriors. Azteca doesn't know anything about Messiah, but Emperor Dragon is trying to use her to blow up the world, yada yada. We told him all about you to give people hope. If you don't destroy Dragonia, all we'll have is despair. Hurry to Messiah. Be careful. Now the real battle begins. I wish for your safety. I should have... If I were smart, I would have taken a little side trip and gotten something on my teleport map, but I didn't. My itinerary is far from perfect, but it's been doing most of the job. And we are going to go ahead and start the assault on the Fortress of Goa, Dragon's stronghold. This video, rather. Those guys are gone forever. I don't know why. And we walk across the field of Goa to find the town of Goa, which is big, and it's the fortress, as that person just told us. Akahana's friend is here, and I think he has an item that I want. And I can pretend to be Akahana by using change, as we can recall. Please rest well. Thanks. Okay, we're just gonna go through and talk to everybody in the town. Please rest well. Maybe he doesn't show up until after a certain plot flag. Tell me of your travels. Same lady that I just talked to. Heard that Dragona's best 4 warriors left for Shiren. The wise men will die for sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to be any sort of, that has no bearing on anything. Evidently, Akahana's friend is not here yet. Please rest well. Here's Kinsu. He's being changed. He knows that there's a tower in the sky, which, ding ding ding, I lied at the very start of this Let's Play. The tower in the sky is actually a thing, which is why it shows up. Oh, and Q! Shiren is under attack! Like you just literally learned from some dude in a hut! Please come back! Everyone is dying! You must hurry! And I don't have the sword of the ball of thunder. I could technically use that glitch that lets you use the second charge for a sword you don't have the ball for to move along, but it is not worth it in the least. And we'll just teleport straight back to Shiren. He is dead. I should have gotten an item I left with a friend in Goa. Yep. You should have. I'll go and take it in your place. He's dead. Storm, hurry, escape. She's dead. He's super dead. Watch out for Mado. He's more treacherous than the other 3. Blah, blah, blah. Take care to go. No, Storm, hold on. Storm. He's dead. Doesn't even look like Storm remotely. Anyway, we will open the next video with a boss fight. Stay tuned.